You don't need this.
Never got around to writing it. I hope we come around to writing it. Never got around to writing it. I hope we come around to writing it. Many times I talked about writing it. Those are words with no appendages. Never got around to writing it. I hope we come around to writing it.
Deserted the surface, asserting that we swim deep. Deserving a version not current or incomplete. Disturbing the vermin and furnace, the forgotten litter heap. Curses forever, dreams furnace is burned and feed the courage to flourish and nourish all the love that made us weak. The skirmish was earnest, I heard it may or may not set us free. The yearning for two persons to be fortified, complete. The missing puzzle piece, I think it got stuck in between. The love I have for you and the love I have for me. The love you have for you and the love you have for me. Too early to be sturdy, waters murky, how to send a flourish. Surely a thing for the thirsty, for earthly insecurity, maturity. On rickety terms with feelings of affinity. Distracted by love veil that's constructed synergy. Effectively freed from my own captivity. Infinity imprisoned me till emptiness of entity. Phrase it differently in meditation, change the scenery. No need to feel what doesn't feel itself. And if it ain't filling up, we should be looking somewhere else. What it is ain't always what it is. But what it means goes beyond current perspective. The epitome of peace at the heart of war. Swords appeased before they were even forged. Playing on the same team, hope we share the same score. Patience for the encore. Never got around to writing it. I hope we come around to writing it. Never got around to writing it. I hope we come around to writing it. And it swung from the moon to the field, but the womb wasn't real, so the tomb was a deal we didn't make. Yeah, the room wasn't sealed, yeah, the view made it squeal. Yeah, the truth and the feels were the same. From the moon to the field, but the womb wasn't real, so the tomb was a deal we didn't make. Yeah, the room wasn't sealed, yeah, the view made it squeal. Yeah, the truth and the feel. The nature of the ink changed the tension in the brushstroke. Watered down ash to immortalize the past in the veins of the fresco. Different shades of black maintain connection as we let go. Call it what you want, I haven't found the name for it. In this void I sense something of substance. Clarity enhanced, drink shortages of sustenance. The comfort of habit forsaken, fulfill a stagnant paradigm. Seal the bottle so we can mature like wine. The tremolos inside the head, the heart, the mind. The tune of love forever redefined. Fear is part of the formula. Fear is part of the formula. Fear is part of the formula. Yeah, fear is part of the formula. And if it hits the fan, most of the time it's for the better. It never really got smooth like butter. That suits the both of us, we got a fair amount of blubber, but not enough blabber. Hard to talk it out when it's words that really count. Maybe we'll come around when we put our baggage down. Down. They say to flip the frown upside down. Not quite sure it's the best way to go about this. Before we figured out what triggered it, cause I'm sure it could be fixed. If there's anything to fix, maybe not. Maybe we were both being arrogant, acting as surrogates for a sense of self that didn't exist. Never got around to writing it. I hope we come around to writing it. Never got around to writing it. I hope we come around to writing it. Many times we talked about writing it. Those are words with no appendages. Never got around to writing it. I hope we come around to writing it. Once we come to terms and get a grip with the shit that didn't make the script. Never got around to writing it. I hope we come around to writing it. And it swung from the moon to the field, but the womb was unreal, so the tomb was a deal we didn't make. Yeah, the room was unsealed and the view made us squeal. Yeah, the truth and the feels weren't the same. From the moon to the field, but the womb wasn't real, so the tomb was a deal we didn't make. Yeah, the room was unsealed and the view made us squeal. Yeah, the truth and the feels weren't the same.